uns zusammen. Wir befinden uns momentan noch in Redcliffe. Hoppla, sorry. Und ja, heute Nacht wird die große Zombie-Armee kommen und uns niedermachen. Und wie viel Uhr es jetzt ist, weiß ich echt absolut nicht. Wir müssen aber als nächstes hier zur Smithy gehen und den Typ rausholen.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Okay. Huh, who are you?
I'm the bloody blacksmith and this is my shop. There's nothing of interest here anymore, whoever you are. So you best move along. All right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt.
Of course. Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
Okay. My name is Dale and a Grey Warden helping Ben teaching.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Man. So the smithy's closed?
Look around. The militia took everything they could use. I could start up the forge again, but I won't, since Murdoch won't listen to me. You mean, why are these creatures attacking the village? Obviously something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Arlessa was up to something, hiding things from her husband. I told Velena she was imagining things. But maybe the Arlessa was involved in something.
No, maybe.
Blood magic, maybe.
Oh, Blood Magic ganz schlecht. You think the Alessa made Earl Eamon sick?
I'd never make such accusations. But maybe, if she was using foul magic, then maybe she just did at that.
No, who?
Only that she's an Orlesian girl from beyond the Western Mountains. Far too young for our Arl. That's what I say. And too proud and headstrong from the sounds of it.
Okay, what else did your daughter say?
She thought the Arlessa was having an affair with some tutor she hired for the boy, Connor. I never listened much to her talk about it, though I wish now I had. It doesn't matter anyway. She's lost to me, and I can't do anything about her warnings now.
Okay.
Of course not. And who would I tell? And what good would it do now, eh? I just wish I'd paid more heed to my girl. Like what? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Oh.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us? Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her.
Ja, klar. Klar kann
Provided any of us live through the night.
Und what if she's dead?
It would be better than going to my grave wondering. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. Eventually, they'll want to seek out the Arl and our lesser. And when they do, you go in and bring my Velena to me.
Okay.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Is this a promise we will not keep?
Let's hope not.
What's this?
I said nothing to you, human.
And I suppose there's no point in me sitting around, is there? Time to relight the forge and get the smithy going, eh? Murdoch will be pleased. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now,
yeah.
so you'll have to excuse me.
Ja, okay, mach ich. Ah, das mag jetzt also keiner von denen, aber das ist mir so egal, auch. Absolut. 100% egal. Was ist das hier?
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
Sehr gut.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Ja, nö, habe ich auch. Chantry? Wo muss ich eigentlich hin? Wo geht's denn hier? Caitlins Home? Chantry, Tavern, Smithy. Was gibt's denn in der Tavern eigentlich? Ja, das ist die Chantry. Das hier müsste die Tavern sein, oder? Bin mir nicht 100% sicher. Aber diese Death Road hier müssen wir mitnehmen. So, hübsch. Hübsch, was bewegt sich? Ein Schifflein oder was mit Zelt? Keine Ahnung. Like Cannon Hand, no swimming. Aha. Warum glaube ich, dass das wirklich dort stand? Like Cannon Hand, no swimming. Komischerweise glaube ich das sofort. Das ist auch besser so. Okay, ja cool. Twins Home.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Hello. Nix. Naja, ich habe jetzt nicht vorher großartig auf den Putz zu hauen, aber wofür kann man speichern? Jetzt probieren wir es nochmal. Ja, genau.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home. Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, das ging ja auch
Get
schnell
out.
jetzt. Genau, okay.
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there. Why? When did this town ever rush to my rescue?
Well, let's see if they'll come in.
So, that's what it comes down to, huh? Fine. I'll go. If you want me out there so badly.
Yeah, good man.
Spoken like someone who doesn't know me very well. Go tell Murdoch he won. And I better see you out there in the square when those creatures come.
Okay, also das war jetzt ein bisschen echt, also zu einfach. Ich muss ja gar nichts machen. Wenn man sich genau überlegt, dann sind wir bei ihm in sein Heim eingebrochen. Haben ihn bedroht. Und jetzt freut er sich, dass er uns helfen kann, sich umbringen zu lassen. Scheiße. Okay. Tja.
So tell me, was the Tower of Magi everything you thought it would be?
Abominations running rampant? Templars ready to slaughter every mage in sight? Yes, it rather met all my expectations.
You don't think you might have been better off getting your training there, instead of whatever your mother taught you?
You're right. My mother didn't nearly have as many abominations running about. That certainly would have improved my education.
I'll give you that one.
I'm so relieved.
Okay, wo geht's denn hier weiter? Puh, wahrscheinlich den Berg hoch. Oh, ein General Store. Caitlin's Home. Dass ich das mal hier richtig sehe irgendwie. Wo laufe ich eigentlich hin? Ah.
It will.
Da, Caitlin's Home, da ist es ja. Oh, jetzt sind wir wieder bei irgendwelchen fremden Leuten eingedrungen. Oh, oh.
Go away. This isn't your home.
A small human. I say burn it out.
Ah, what are you doing? All right, I'll come out. Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm. It's Bevan. My sister is Caitlin. She's probably at the Chantry looking for me.
Are you avoiding her?
No, I just didn't want to be in the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
Nah.
I wasn't always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret. You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother. In the chest, in Mother's room, Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone. You could? Maybe you could give my sister money? She said if we had money, we'd be alright, even if Mother is dead.
Puh, eine gute Frage.
Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry. Good luck.
Mit andererseits, wenn der Opa wirklich so ein Drachentöter war, dann könnte das Schwert von Interesse sein. Könnte. Legend of Kellenhand. Ui, okay. Jetzt mal gucken, was der Alistair überhaupt für eine Waffe anhat. Na, da würde ich mal sagen. Das hier ist die neue Waffe. Oh. Katana-mäßig. Na, klasse. Hat sich schon mal gelohnt, doch. Der Besuch. Aber es geht irgendwie alles so reibungslos. Ich weiß nicht, ganz komisch. So, Twins herum war mal General Store. Muss jetzt nett sein. Genji, Tavern. Gucken wir da. Jetzt gehen wir kurz bei der Caitlin vorbei. Die Caitlin, da ist sie ja.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you. Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least. Use it well. If we survive, I'll gladly take it back. Thank you again for Bevan. With my mother gone, well, I'm just glad he's safe. I can't thank you enough. You're very sweet. I suppose there's no harm in it. Enjoy doing that, do you? Oh my. Stay safe tonight. And good luck.
Tja.
As you say.
Hat der Morrigan jetzt nicht ganz so gefallen? Tja. Kann ich leider nichts dran ändern. Dumbold Map jetzt. Hier grün. Ah. Wir müssen da. Wie kommen wir da hin? Hier und dann Haus. Oh je, ich glaube hier oben und dann rechts. Ja, genau hier. Ja.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Oh.
Very well.
Ganz kurzes Gespräch war das. Ja, super. Was soll ich in dem Haus machen, wenn da gar nichts machen kann? Mit dem nicht reden kann? Toll. Hier oben geht's jetzt so, oder?
Why are you here?
Excuse me?
Obviously you are no priestess, but shouldn't you be running a shop or a farm somewhere rather than fighting?
You think to tell me my place, Lunari? You are very brave.
It is not done.
But it is done. Do not be such a blind fool.
I speak the truth. It is not I who is blind.
Look around you then. You see women throughout this land, fighters and mages both.
That has yet to be proven.
Which, that they fight? Or that they are female?
Either.
So I am not truly a woman to you, hmm?
It's sort of like coming home again, but with more...
Ja, red weiter. Können wir das alles kennenlernen? Oh. Interruptus, aha. Oh, oh. Dass die nicht alles hier so schreiben, ist das ja interessant.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
Ha. Call me Grey Warden for what I am.
Grey Warden it is then.
Well, that's what I am.
Thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Okay. You mentioned something about an urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Oh yeah. Why did the Alessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Owl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told. Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Okay. Just what was the Earl sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Alessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Okay.
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks. As you wish. We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Okay.
That gladdens my heart to hear it. Ask me whatever you wish.
Boah.
You know about as much as I do. I returned a day before the attacks began, having heard strange rumors about the abandoned castle. I was the only knight to survive the first attack. Since then, I found others returning from the Arlessa's quest. Until we get to the source of this evil, though, I do not think it will stop, and I don't believe we will be enough.
Okay.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Das haben wir doch gehört. Genau, Divine Protection. Das siegen wir jetzt mal out. Und warum glaube ich, dass es nicht ganz so einfach sein wird? Ich könnte mir vorstellen, dass wir da nicht einfach hingehen können und sagen, hä, tu die mal schützen, mit denen sagt, ja, aber die sind alle böse. Böse, böse. Nein, nie vor dem Pfeil- und Bogenschützenrennen.
What is it you need, child?
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Sag ich doch. What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
Huh.
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must.
Also.
I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Na also. Und wieder zurück. Ja, wie sie alle glücklich dastehen, die Familie wieder vereint. Naja, das Übriges von der Familie wieder vereint. Diesmal gehen wir hinter den Bogenschützen lang. Ja.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything? If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
You think it would actually help?
Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for? I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Yeah, cool, okay.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned... Good. So do whatever you must and return before it is time. I will be here.
Ich glaube, wir haben mit Murdoch gesprochen, oder?
Mother Hannah's amulets have greatly bolstered my men's confidence.
Right, so.
You couldn't have armed us with any better than our faith in the Maker.
Ah.
I distributed Mother Hannah's amulets to the other knights. It is encouraging to think the Maker watches over us in our hour of need. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands. There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken, good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
Ja. May the Force be with you. Am 4. Mai sind wir bei euch.
They're coming! Get to your positions! Make ready!
As you say. Turn and run!
Too easy! Run while you can!
Let us end this quickly!
Irgendwie ist halt einfach schlecht, dass der Stab nicht so funktioniert. Der bringt mir auch dem Nature Damage gar nichts. Jetzt habe ich keinen anderen Stab mehr dabei. Ah, ist das ärgerlich. Naja.
There is no hope for you now! Well. Just die already!
Jetzt hält sich der Kampf ja doch in sehr starken Grenzen.
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help! Come on! We need to hurry!
Mich ärgert, dass ich keinen richtigen Stab habe. Ein Stab, mit dem ich ein bisschen Schaden machen kann an der Stelle. Hey.
Let us end this quickly!
No mercy!
Schade. Da geht's auf 36 Matches, dann können wir wieder 8 Minuten lösen.
This will not end well for you! As you say.
Wipe them out! Begin the onslaught! Tear them apart!
This is a waste of time!
You will learn to fear me!
As you said.
Another shot. We did too much.
As you said.
We are victorious again.
So, geht doch. Oh je, da war nichts Gescheites dabei. Ja, Mann.
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night. Oh. We are victorious.
Oh, yeah.
And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
Super, super.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your Maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now, we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Jetzt geht's langsam aber hier ab. Das ist schon mal gut. Jetzt brauchen wir noch spätes Level up. Und wenn wir jetzt... Nein! Ich brauche 36 Magic. Ärgerlich. Ärgerlich. Ah, Mann, ey. Das wäre es gewesen. Oh, warum habe ich Power of Blood eigentlich? Warum habe ich eigentlich Blutmagie? Das ist ja ganz was Hartes, ey. Oder das kann schon mal weg. So kann ich gar nicht machen, oder was? Super. Auf jeden Fall, ich sollte mal gucken, dass ich noch irgendeinen Angriffszauber kriege. Irgendwas, egal. Electricity Damage. Das haben wir noch nicht. Okay, ne, wir machen Electricity Damage, ja. Und jetzt mal kurz gucken. Und dann Power Tainted Blood. Auf Mana. Ah, damit kriege ich viel Mana. Auf die Kosten von Health. Stepping costs his health, but inflicting spirit damage from the target. Cool. Das ist schon mal eigentlich nicht schlecht. Und was ist das hier? Der Current Warrior channels Magic Inward. With increased fatigue for an attack bonus and ability of spell power and combat damage. Might and Fate. Shroud. Additionally, regardless of whether my session. Slant the spell may use the magic to satisfy strength. Levels of Armor. Ah, okay, cool. Ne, das ist schon mal gar nicht schlecht. Das lassen wir mal so. Okay, aber jetzt hier der gute Stan. Macht mal richtig nur einen auf Strength, sonst gar nichts. Okay, Stunning Blow oder Shattering Blow. Destroyer, auch geil. Critical Strike. Ja, das machen wir. Ja, klasse. Okay, Leute, das war wieder eine längere Folge. Und nächstes Mal schalte wieder ein. Dann geht's weiter. Ciao.